Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Fire Trader from firetrading.org. I just want to go over some of our notes and some of the trades that we took today. Kind of go over why they were on our watch list. So the first one that we had was CRVS, and they came out with this news that they're initiating a study to investigate therapy for COVID. For me personally, this doesn't mean much. I like to, when they come out and give me some cold hard facts, then we'll take a look at it. For now, this does not increase the value of your stock. It doesn't bring any value to your stock. So for me, this is just a pop and fade. All I was looking for was a pop out of the open to 625 to 650. Watch for topping, short it back down to 4 and under. Okay. So with this one, we got the pop out of the open. This one was a little tricky because it was really, it was really just whipsaw up, down, up, down, up, down. We eventually weighted up to 650, went a little bit above 680. Then we topped off. Once we got this little uptrend break right here, it was over. I think I know a few traders in the room that took it here. I think there's a couple that took a couple losses on here trying to get the top, but they didn't. Eventually, we nailed it. Dollars I was looking for, we got it back down to 475, but this has been strong support here pre-market. So, it is what it is. We got the pop. We got the slow fade down for a point. So, it was a good one. NVAX, they got 1.6 billion funding for COVID vaccine. That's really good. That's good news for the stock. But I told everybody that this gap up that it's having is just a little too much. You don't get a gap up on a stock from $80 to almost $120 and then the gates open and you run to 150. Don't get me wrong, we've seen weird things happen. It very well could. But the likelihood of it doing that are pretty slim because it's already made its move. And for it to sustain this gap up and continue to push higher takes a lot of energy for the stock, which with having that gap up from $80 to 120, it used so much energy to get to there that it's exhausted. So people are going to want to take profits. It's going to want to take a breather. So I told everybody, where is it? Watch for a pull out of the open right here to 97. Then watch for bottoming. Take it long for a nice bounce. Okay, we'll take a look here. NVAX. Right here. I actually scalped it earlier, right here, off this little flag break. Took it on up. I took it up for, a couple points, but I was looking for 115 on it. Never did get it. I eventually started seeing the weakness right here, and I got out for about a point, but I never did trade it later on in the day, but we came down, we hit our 97 right down here. Then we turned around, broke this little downtrend right here, and, we proceeded to pop up. It was a nice, 10-point trade off there. More than that, 13-point trade off that bounce. It was a beautiful bounce. Got our 97. Unfortunately, I missed this one down here. I know a lot of traders in the chat room nailed it, though. Let's see. LVGO. LVGO is my baby. This was the one I was paying attention to the most this morning. The reason why stocks have been running so much from these guidance upgrades or updates, like we've seen multiple, big Love recently in the past month. They make some of these massive moves, these big moves. And the reasoning for it is because a lot of these companies, people are expecting them to miss. So when a company comes out and tells their investors like, hey, we're doing good, we're going to up our guidance, then people are like, oh, what? Really? Okay, let's go buy them. So that's why we're getting some of these big moves on some of these stocks. So this one actually popped a little more than I was expecting today. I was expecting, we got a big pop right out of the open to 93. I was looking for a quick pop right here. Take long for a quick pop to 88.50, then top it off. Let it flag out, take it long the next leg to 92 plus. So I'll show you guys how we traded this one. because we had to deviate away from our plan a little bit. So we got this big pop out of the open, and we just took off to 93. And I told everybody when that happened, if you missed it, let it go. If you took it, sweet, make sure you're taking profits along the way. But if you missed it, sit back, let it set up, because this thing's going nuts right now. Now, when we started seeing it come down, this thing was having some swings, from $90 to 97. We're having 2-3 point swings on it. So I told everybody, sit back, wait for it to set up. We'll have our opportunity, and that's eventually what we did. We simply just waited for this downtrend to break right here. Grabbed it long here, took it on up 95. We took off a piece right here at 91. This was our first target. Took a piece off here. Next target was 93, high a day. Took off another piece right up there. And then we're shooting for 95. That was our last target. Sorry about that. And I was done there on this last push right up here in the 95. Done with it. And then I did trade it one more time later in the day, right here on this little flag break. This thing was setting up a beautiful higher time frame flag right here. And we nailed it, Grabbed it long, right off the downtrend break, straight up the high day, took it off. I took off half right here, and then I was looking for 97.50, and it actually had room to 100. Didn't quite get it. Eventually started coming down. I put my stops on my entry, got stopped out, break even the rest, but it's a great afternoon trade. And fantastic morning trade. Square got a nice upgrade this morning. $150 price target from 83 at SunTrust. Beautiful. If you guys are paying attention to Square's been on a run lately. Last couple weeks, it's been killing it. So I figured this momentum would carry on coming into today. We got beaten down a little bit yesterday, and I thought that this dip was going to get bought. I thought people were going to see this as an opportunity, come in, start buying it down here in the 120s, 118s, 119s. So this one, when I was writing my notes, it actually started popping. Actually, no, I take that back. It was after I posted my notes it started popping, because I was looking for a pull right down here to 119. When we were doing our pre-market discussion, it started popping up on us pre-market. It popped up, to almost 21, 21.50, almost 22. So I told everybody during our pre-market discussion, okay, sit back, wait for it to pull. Let's target 120 now. Let's look for the pull to 120. Then we'll grab it long from there for the nice dip buy and take it on up. So that is exactly what we did. I'll have to be, gotta be honest with you guys. I missed the opening trade. I hesitated just a hair, and this thing took off. What we were watching, this one was one of my main focused ones this morning. I was watching this. As we came down here into this 120, I saw it come down, and I was looking for the next candle to make a new high right here. And as soon as it did this, I was trying to get an order ready as quick as I could, try to get filled, and it just blew past it. It popped up almost 2 points in this 1 minute candle, and then it just proceeded to keep on going. And I didn't want to chase it, so I had to sit back and just wait. And so what I did was it came up, made this top right here at 25.80, and I simply just grabbed it right here when it built this flag. I'll show you guys real quick. Built this flag right here, broke the high of day, took it long, targeting 28. That was my target, which was right about there. Whoops, sorry about that. Targeting 28 right there. So he took it up, 2 points. This is all I took out of it. I took 2 points right here. I was done. I was good with it. I was bummed I missed this from 20 to 25, but I was happy for this quick 2 point trade. Square, ACAD, and AMBA. These are our two upgrades this morning. We'll go over AMBA first because this one's a good example of kind of how to play an upgrade. So typically when a stock gaps up due to an upgrade, or or gaps down due to a downgrade, they like to fill their gaps. So what will happen if a stock is gapping up due to an upgrade? One of two things can happen. Either it can pop out of the open and it'll have a nice slow fade back down for the rest of the day, which is a good shorting opportunity. Or what will happen is the stock will pull and it's a good dip buy and it'll start to get bought up. Okay, so with this one, AMBA, what I was looking for was watch for a quick pop out of the open to 50. Watch for topping, short it back down to 48 and under. AMBA. So we got a pop out of the open right up here, 49.78. And, you know, there it is. There's the topping. Just short it. Faded it back down. We got our 48 and under. And that's that. Okay, now ACAD was a little bit different, and I think it was due to the price target upgrade. It got a $71 price target upgrade from 41. That's a huge upgrade. Now, I think due to the upgrade, that's why we didn't really get the pull or the pop and fade. Instead, we kind of got a pop, pull, and then we started taking off. So I was off on my notes. You know, I wanted to pull right down here to 56.50 and then grab it long. But let's see. Actually, no, I took a loss on this one today. Yeah, I did. I took a loss. I'll show you guys here. Let's see. So we got no, I'm sorry, not a pull. I wanted a quick pop out of the open to 56.50 and then short it back down to 54.50 and then grab it long. So what we got here was a pop right up here, 56.50, a little bit more, 56.80, and then the short. I think a couple people nailed the short here, but it was really short lived. Never did get our 54.50. We got it back down to 55, and then it bounced. So what I did when I took a loss here was it popped up, broke this high a day here, and it was putting in a flag right up here on top of it. Now what I was looking for was this downtrend break here, right there, because it reclaimed the previous high and it broke this downtrend. I was looking for that next leg up, but we got a quick pop up, and then I had my stops down here at 54.40. I'm sorry, 56.40, and you know it got rejected, came down and stopped me out. But it happens. I think the idea was there. It just didn't work out. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you guys had a great trading day also. If you guys want to come and trade with us, you guys can check us out, firetrading.org. I'll put the link to the website down below. We do have a promotion going on now where you guys can get 25% off your first month if you enter all capital FIRE25 off. Get 25%. And you know, every day these notes are posted 30 minutes before the market opens. There's live guidance, live audio, live screen share in the morning and in the afternoon. Every day in the afternoon, I like to come back, do a little educational lesson, kind of go over my trades, why I took them, why they're on our watch list, etc. And yeah, you know, live Q&A throughout the day. So you guys can check us out one day for free, 1 week for 50, or monthly for 129. And we also just opened up just a swing trading chat room. If you guys do the monthly, the swing trading chat room is included, but if you do the swing trading chat room, the live day trading chat room is not included. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day.